Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Belgium, and they take on Spain.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
The starting players for Belgium. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Hans van Aken plays with Yuri Tielemans in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today, Romelu Lukaku. Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Cucurella starts with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions. Rodri plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Baena. Laporte. Cucurella. Baena. Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Decent position. And winning it back.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
Tielemans. De Bruyne now. Lukaku. Thoughtful play. On the ball, Salamakers. Oh, danger here. And a fine cross. But it just petered out. Teat. Promising move from Belgium, but the danger averted for now. Cucurella. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Baena. Eyeing an opening. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Tielemans. The ball with Van Aken. Meunier. And danger averted. Well read. This looks interesting. De Bruyne now. Maxime de Kuiper. Now Meunier. De Bruyne. Here's Tielemans. Trossard. Tielemans. Kevin De Bruyne. The ball with Van Aken. Promising looking attack from Belgium. Oh, surely! And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. And De Bruyne firing it over. Well, you can't watch Kevin De Bruyne and not be impressed, I think it's fair to say, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him in this game?
Well, when he gets half a chance, he strikes the ball so powerfully, and that makes him such a threat today. I fully expect him to score here.
Baena. Cucurella. Alex Baena. The ball with Rodri. Yamal. Excellent defending. Trossard. Here's Tielemans. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Dani Olmo. Cucurella. The ball with Rodri. Dani Olmo. Strong but fair tackle. Van Aken. Salamakers. Now Meunier. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And Salamakers has it. Could be troublesome. Playing with patience. Must take the lead here. Well, not the best clearance. Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Kevin De Bruyne. That's a good-looking ball. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Pedro Porro. It's with Laporte. Pedri. Had no interest in losing possession. Lamine Yamal. Dani Olmo with it. And an opening! Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
And this will be yellow.
Yeah, fair enough. A bit reckless, wasn't it?
In a decent position. Pedro Porro. It's with Oyarzabal. Well, a good tackle. Tielemans. Van Aken now. Trossard. Tielemans. Now in possession, Trossard. Here's Tielemans. Meshere. De Bruyne. Trossard. Maxime de Kuiper. Maybe dangerous here. De Bruyne. And a clever piece of defending. Could pose a threat on the counter. Pedri. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. But really sticking to their task defensively. De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Trossard. Tielemans. The ball with Van Aken. Kevin De Bruyne. Lukaku. Oh, great vision. De Bruyne in the centre. Up a disappointing dead end. Yamal. The ball with Rodri. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oyarzabal. Alex Baena. Just knocked it out of there.
Well, that is exactly what is needed. A good old-fashioned clearance.
Baena. Now with Pedri. Oyarzabal. Good work from Belgium to win back possession. Maxime de Kuiper. The ball with Van Aken. De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Maxime de Kuiper. Tielemans. Clever defending. Dani Olmo. It's with Oyarzabal. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. What a block! Alexis Salamakers. Van Aken. Here's Tielemans. Tielemans. Could be dangerous. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, they're going for the short one. And a good-looking ball. Oh, it's been given as a penalty. Can he make it 1-0? And there it is! Perfectly executed!
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper chooses the right way, but he's a bit unlucky because the strike goes above his body. It's a good penalty. It's the height that beats him on this occasion.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Yamal. It's with Porro. Lamine Yamal. Pedri. It's with Laporte. Pedro Porro. Could be threatening. Moving the ball well here.
Now, where's the penetration?
Yamal. And really not all that far away from levelling this.
Yeah, decent effort, you have to say.
Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. How would you assess what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Ball control is the key. Tielemans. And he read it well. Pedro Porro. This looks interesting. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. Baena. Plenty of support here. Lamine Yamal. High quality defending. Trossard. Here's Tielemans. Here's Mechelen. Now in possession, Trossard. De Kuiper. De Bruyne now. Van Aken. Making them chase shadows. Showing a great defensive instinct. Rodri. Baena. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. But quick thinking defensively. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Maxime de Kuiper. A corner to Belgium as they look to press home their advantage. And taken short. And whipped into the box. Well, no way through in the end. Pedro Porro. Rodri. It's with Oyarzabal. Getting in there to intercept. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Lamine Yamal. Now with Pedri. And he saw the situation developing. Van Aken. And Salamakers has it. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball.
Well, they're making this look very easy, aren't they?
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, Romelu Lukaku is having a terrific match for himself out there. A true handful, Stuart.
Well, he's looked sharp, hasn't he? Yes, he scored a good goal, but his general play has been excellent. I've enjoyed watching him today.
Well, advantage Belgium after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Let's see what happens in the second half. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Cucurella. Good work from Belgium to win it back. Van Aken. Now with Pedri. Yamal. Can they level the game? Tielemans. De Bruyne now. Trossard. That's a good-looking pass. Can they fashion a chance? Trossard. Crossed into the penalty area. Baena. Cucurella. Pedri. And they need to get tighter. Pedro Porro. Is it going to be? And defending as a unit. Pedri. Laporte. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Rodri. Now with Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. And Spain unable to hold on to the ball. Rodri. Dani Olmo with it. The ball with Rodri. Laporte. Rodri. Oh, that's splendid play. And possession changing hands. De Kuiper. Now room to roam on the wing for Belgium. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Possibilities for them to counter. A good vision there. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike it on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
Alexis Salamakers. And Spain regaining possession. Threading it. Is this the moment? And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
Played over. And I think the threat has been averted. Maybe dangerous here. It's with Laporte. Yamal. Promising possession, this. And Spain struggling to keep the ball. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Easy to intercept.
Yeah, that's not very good, is it?
Cucurella. 30 minutes left for play. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Nice looking move, this. Dani Olmo with it. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Trossard. De Bruyne now. Lukaku. Now in possession, Trossard. De Bruyne. Delightful passing. Maxime de Kuiper. Good work from Spain to win back possession. Pedri. Cucurella. The ball with Rodri. Yamal. Could be threatening. Determined defending. Alexis Salamakers. Now in possession, Trossard. Spain recovering possession well. Pedri. Here's Tielemans. Attacking possibilities for Belgium. Van Aken. Good-looking sequence, this. Good-looking move. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Rodri. Throw into Belgium then. So a personnel change then. Meunier. Arthur Theat. Possession, the most important thing. De Bruyne. It's a promising attack launched by De Bruyne. Lukaku in position. Not troubling the keeper. Dani Olmo. It's with Oyarzabal. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Now a decent position. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Meunier. De Bruyne now. Tielemans. De Bast. And credit due, a good intervention. Rodri. Cucurella. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Top-class defending. Meunier. De Bruyne. Very effective pass. De Bruyne now. Oh, that's splendid play. Lukaku. Well, a wild swing at the ball in the end. That was what it amounted to. Pedro Porro. On to Yamal. It's with Porro. Now with Pedri. Yamal. It's with Oyarzabal. Yamal. Teammates in the middle. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Trossard. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. Time for a change then. Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Cucurella. Now with Pedri. Promising pass. This looks interesting. Trossard. And managing the game here.
Yeah, they just have to keep the ball here, don't they?
Tielemans. Now in possession, Trossard. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Decent position. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Here it is now, a substitution. Rodri. On to Pedri. That's a lovely ball. Can they level it here? But nothing comes of it. Ball retention so important. Might lead to a chance. And clears his lines. Tielemans. Well, it's almost over, but not quite. The fans still with a bit of nail-biting to do, Stuart.
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that little bit more quality, certainly in attack, and of course they've been well organised at the back. They just need to see this through now.
Yamal. Yamal being given too much room. A fine reading of the situation. Pedri. Cucurella. Now with Williams. And danger averted. Well read. Luca Bacchio. And Belgium in a position of menace. Oh, moving it nicely. This could be it! Rodri. Now with Yamal. The ball with Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Did well to win the ball back. Laporte. Pedri. Trossard. Debast. Meunier. Here's Tielemans. Trossard. Tielemans. And on to De Kuiper. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, it wasn't superb distribution by the keeper, that we can say.
No immediate danger this time.
Superbly read and executed. Oyarzabal. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Crossing into the middle. Still not clear. And I think the threat has been averted. Luca Bacchio. Zeno Debast. And there it is. That will do nicely for Belgium. They prevailed in this game. And Stuart, as always, keen to get your analysis.
It was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Romelu Lukaku does know how to take a game by the scruff of the neck. What would be your verdict on his performance?
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he? His speed of thought was excellent, and he took the winning goal so well. He was brilliant today.